no turnovers, and just operating at a really efficient level.
They put Loveland in motion on first down. McCarthy will go to the air. Now he'll tuck it and run. Dive forward across the 25. Go deep in coverage.
It's a very unique defensive structure.
A tough handoff there and a bobbled snap by Scorton.
These two guys right here are the top two players along with the free safety. And Scorton just closes quickly and he beats the left tackle, LaDarius Henderson. He's a big man at 280 pounds, but extremely quick and explosive. You see the bobble, that slowed them.
Of this Purdue defense, that's up 3rd and 7. Morris in motion. McCarthy back to the air. Fires in the games the first time. Had missed the last couple of games. And Donovan Edwards, the other running back in the slot. Hand it to Mullins. Finds the hole. Puts it to the outside.
Body back. Does a nice job right there following the block by Trevor Keegan, their left guard. Little power run to the right side. They pull the backside guard and tackle. He's out with Donovan Edwards. They got a mistake. Now they're late getting there.
Let's see if McCarthy can find him. Lofts it.
Right away because nobody's with him here. But he waits and he allows a linebacker, Dominic Moon, to at least get out there. But that's a mismatch because
and often in this game in a number of roles. There's a big catch to set up 1st and goal. And Corum will push it through. Touch.
Goal line runner as he's following the lead of his fullback, Max Bredesen, number 44. He's low. He's built low to the ground. He's powerful.
The first to greet him off the field. And that touchdown no different. Set up on the big catch by Edwards. Here's Corum on first down. Trucks a man at the 30.
The punch. I mean, he's got the ability to run away from you. He's got the ability to make you miss. But he's also got this ability to run through the tackle of a linebacker. And
Johnson, the motion man on 2nd and 5. Play action for McCarthy with good time. Up and down after a gain of 20.
Yeah, they love this. Play action. They get great protection. Extra guys in there blocking. Clean pocket.
Edwards split out in the slot, now motion. Pitch it to him. Edwards through the hole and just loses his footing. Pick up more stats. He said it's killing him that he's technically behind Cager in the statistical categories. McCarthy
and pass plays from a deep free safety spot.
Morris in motion on 3rd down. Swing it to him on the outside. Stay on.
Nice use of the motion because they brought him to the field. Here's his defender. Then they brought him back outside. Impossible to recover on that play by Markevius Brown. The motion really threw him off on that last possession. Two great uses of motion kind of for misdirection. When you play a team that has so much man, motion makes that coverage loosen up. You pop them out in the flat.
Back in there as they near that goal line once again. Bredesen in motion. Flip it behind. Cornelius Johnson circles around. Johnson.
Big play. Now watch this one. Tight end's going to come in motion, then come back out and be the lead blocker on the end around to Cornelius Johnson. Two big plays in that drive, both set up by their great use of motion. They take Bredesen, number 44, and he kind of does a little tricky motion and becomes the lead blocker. Does a great Tennessee Kane. And boy, this Michigan offense hard to stop right now.
Back to Corum, Superman over the top. Yeah. Multi-touchdown game of his career.
Well, he just has such a great feel, and he gets lost.
Jesse Minter, the defensive coordinator, said they trained for how to score after picking the ball off. As Edwards' first down carry is going to lose a yard. Immediate red zone opportunity for their offense. 2nd and 10. Play action. McCarthy swing it. Edwards has to get
against Michigan State. He and Colston Loveland lined up on the same side.
McCarthy on 3rd and 10.
First on the corner route and didn't like it, and then came to Colston late on the crossing route. Looking left at Wilson. He doesn't like it. Tries to dump it down to his next read.
Should have been a 5-yard penalty at least.
So Michigan gets a break here, and Corum will look to take advantage. Dragging tacklers near the first words with the big catch of 37 yards. Has not carried the football yet. It will be Corum again, and he surges forward.
But you think with two tight ends, it's always going to be run. But they can spread him out and throw the football just as well.
Wilson has had a couple of big catches in motion. Back to Corum. Slippery. Corum tripped up.
A bit more, and then also attack by throwing the football, which they've done.
Play action for McCarthy. plenty of time. Dumps it down for Corum. 5 seconds left here, and they will get it off Mullings. Up the middle, first down.
It's offensive line.
And excellent pronunciation by you on Olu's last name.
Yeah.
You deserve praise. First down for McCarthy. He's too used to the city sounds and vibrant feel. He's been a captain now, still looking for his first career interception as a senior. Run it up the middle with Mullings, and he'll keep the legs churning for a gain of 4. 3rd and 8. After Morris was put in motion. Wilson, the motion man on first down for Michigan. Pitch it to Corum. Corum following his blockers, but he didn't have anywhere to go.
Yeah, Sanusi Kane is just going to chase this down. He's coming from the opposite side. Takes a good angle, but really kind of forced that into the backfield and allowed Kane to make the tackle.
Could be a free play. It is for McCarthy, who
penalties declined. It's first down.
Really the first time we're hearing from Chris Coit, the first penalty of the night.
The thing about Love,
Be a first or second round pick with the talent that he possesses. Certainly as a blocker, he's improved as a pass catcher. First down, throw down. Sanusi Kane back in the game for this Purdue defense. McCarthy, deep drop.
This is him just running over basically the running back, the blocker, and they just fall to the ground together. This is not offensive holding.
I mean, if anything, the linebacker grabbed Blake Corum's head on his way to the ground and pulled him down.
Up to 130 yards. And a look for more here. McCarthy looking to get away. He won't. Major loss.
Our Walmart Plus play from above. First of all, the pressure is going to come here from Jenkins. And as JJ tries to step up in the pocket, there's push on the inside. And Brevard, the transfer from Penn State.
2nd and 27. And we'll go back to the air again. McCarthy steps
in a stand-up position. Instead of being on the end of the line, he's in a linebacker spot.
Big-time blitz.
It's off coverage. Here's the coverage right here, and it's an out route, so there's a lot of grass to the outside because Wilson was lined up in the
play action. McCarthy. Donovan Edwards in there. Todd, you mentioned earlier, only 1 touchdown on the season. He's been awfully close for a few others. He's got it on 2nd down. Edwards always dangerous, catching out of the backfield. McCarthy right.
Score here and get the ball to start the 3rd quarter to firmly take control of this game.
Power formation leads to a Corum run, and he stood up after. McCarthy loads it up. We got all 3 timeouts with just over 3 minutes remaining. Morris in motion. McCarthy back to the air.
This is in rather than Blake Corum on 4th and 1.
Michigan 7 of 10 on 4th down of the season. They're going to be 7 of 11. Purdue closes that hole in a hurry.
He's going to get in the backfield right here. He gets to the backfield and pulls Mullings back with help from Scorton.
McCarthy quickly right to Lovely and a first down.
Purdue still showing man. Now they drop into zone.
And McCarthy recognizes it, extends the play across his body. Wide open on the sideline. It's caught.
What he's doing is he's going to scramble. Watch him move in the pocket. Read zone. But his eyes are downfield. He presses the line of scrimmage and he makes Jenkins commit to the run. And then he throws the ball at the last minute. He draws the defense up and then he throws to the open man. But I would expect them to drop into zone.
McCarthy gets rid of it. Oh, incomplete. And now.
And it was a zone defense. They showed man. They disguised.
Purdue will send 3 all the way to the goal line. McCarthy gets away. McCarthy extends the play. McCarthy tripped up.
Nick Scorton, positive momentum for the Purdue Boilermakers heading into the tunnel first to go to the locker room. Hustle play by Scorton. And Michigan is turned away here at the end of the first half.
Scorton's 6th sack, because Michigan has outscored their opponents 107 0 in the third quarter this year. McCarthy on first down finds Wilson on the outside for 6.
In motion, it forces the coverage to loosen up a little bit. Then when he comes back out the same side, he gets separation easily.
In motion now as a receiver on 2nd and 4. Out there with Corum, who's got the football. Corum evades and will be short. Nice tap.
Base. And watch Stevens come quickly. Scrapes across from his linebacker position and makes a heck of a tackle.
Wilson, the motion man. McCarthy looking that way. Now surveys through his options. Escapes the rush. Fire.
They decided to bring pressure. All right, so they're going to bring pressure, and they've got an unblocked guy. But McCarthy eludes him. He extends the play, rolls to his left, and he's been...
Passes are completed outside the pocket. That is an absurd number for a guy who has just improved mightily this season. Here he is on first down and just will leave it. Corum, patient, hit, keeps the legs working and will get it.
Three-man rush, dropping 8.
McCarthy taking his time. Now the time runs out. McCarthy escapes, fires on the run. Knocked away.
Pulled on the coverage. They're showing pressure, but watch, they're going to drop everybody out and rush 3. McCarthy leaves the pockets under...
Jim Harbaugh compared it to when you're going to a playground to play basketball, you got to assemble your team. Corum on 2nd down. Navigates through.
Nice job of mixing man and zone, particularly on 3rd down.
Another opportunity to get off the field,
but the ball's thrown behind. A little bit of pressure, but that's bad.
A year ago, and amazing to see him back on the field with Buffalo this year. Michigan back to work. Get it to Samaj Morgan. He's a playmaker with the ball in his hands and then stopped in his tracks after he crosses the
50, who has to clean up a lot of messes in either the run or the pass.
And he does it at a very high level, well on his way to being a freshman All-American as Corum just disappeared. Johnson, the motion man, 3rd and 3. McCarthy, a dart.
Crossing routes, mesh routes versus press man-to-man coverage. So you got 3 receivers going in. Wilson going.
10 touchdowns on the season to lead the team. And it Morgan on the end around. He's got.
And watch, Scorton, he's going to chase inside, and he's not going to be there to set the edge. It's man coverage, so the corner's running away. And then Thieneman.
True quarterback, like a national champion winning quarterback. We'll see. J.J. McCarthy's hoping to add his name to that list as well as he stands in the pocket.
Right, he hasn't been as sharp as normal, completing about 60%, but he's got a good pocket, gets a nice...
Regroup on a 1st and 10 with Loveland in motion. Handed off for Edwards. Edwards bouncing off tacklers, and he just couldn't escape. 3 rushing touchdowns, 2 from Corum and 1 from the wide receiver Morgan, who's in motion. McCarthy looks that way, now fired.
Well, they're going to fake a screen. They're going to send a guy deep, and then they're going to run Loveland right into this area. Really well-conceived play. Fake the screen, send Roman Wilson deep, and then extra offensive lineman lined up to the right tight end, Trente Jones.
There he is, Corum on the handoff. Hops through, and reticent at that fullback spot. Corum hesitates, and he's in. Touchdown, 3rd of the day.
And he also has the ability to juke you. Watch this cut. He bends it outside, then plants the right foot and cuts back inside and walks it.
Now with LSU. Meanwhile, J.J. McCarthy and the offense stays out there with a 34-6 lead.
No panic, no need to run. Wait for something to open.
Here it comes on 2nd and 8. Peeled into Purdue territory, 24 yards.
Well, we just showed you a highlight package of this exact same thing. A little bit of pressure picked up by Donovan Edwards. No panic.
Completion, still without the touchdown as the play clock's down at 3. Under center in the eye, they hand it. Edwards, patient, and just plunges forward. Some coordinator Kevin Kane on the Purdue side really stressed. They said when you watch this team, their pieces are all very similar as McCarthy is going to get taken down.
And he also knows this move of McCarthy, this spin out move, and he's ready for it. So he rushes, but he's under control. And when McCarthy tries that spin out, he's right there.
Completely different place than it was last year. 3rd and 17. Let's see what he does here. McCarthy earlier today, he had 2 more touchdowns, but the yards were way lower. Exactly. And so we wonder, here are those 4th quarter reps. You've got Barnhart still in there. You've got Donovan Edwards now in there. And Edwards hesitates and explodes. As he asked Tom, were just really intelligent questions and have helped him as a football player. Got those 3 tight ends on the end of the line. Edwards plunging forward. Told him, we're going to get you your touchdown. They did in the 4th quarter. Is it the same fate here tonight? Yes, sir. Donovan Edwards.
We talked about Trente Jones being the extra offensive lineman. Watch this block down by number 53. And Donovan Edwards kind of gets right on his hip and follows him into the end zone.